Alright, that's some nasty shit. Draining. It's not even red, it's just black. It's got a little red tint to it, I guess. But that's my transmission pan. I don't know if you can see, but I have fluid leaking everywhere. So this was stripped. And let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, can't really. There it is. It's all fucked up. So we're gonna get a new one. I'm also gonna pull this pan down. I got a new gasket for it, and I got a new filter for in there. So we're gonna play with it and see if this is stripped as well in there, the threads, or if it was just this nasty guy. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna let this drain a little bit and then I'm gonna pull the pan, show you guys what's up. Alright, so like I said, that's our culprit. Got no threads on it, just stripped all the way out. That's why we're leaking transmission fluid. So also got the Chilton out, so I can let's focus this thing here. Come on, there she goes. For the filter pump, or the filter for the transmission. So I got that guy too. So we're gonna just church her up a little bit. See if we can't go get one of these from the auto parts store down the road. See what's up. That bolt right there is the bracket for the dipstick for your transmission. So it goes all the way down to the pan. It attaches to the pan. So, and I think if you can see right there, it separates, but I'm not 100% positive as of yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that bolt out over there, and then I'm going to pull the dipstick out, leave it off to the side, see if I can't fish this thing all the way down. It looks like it is. It does separate though, so I might try and separate it once I get that bolt out. Take the bolt and the dipstick out and then try and just pull up on it and see if it separates, because it looks like it comes out. It looks like there's like a rubber grommet down there. So we'll see how that plays out. But alright, we'll check her out, see if we can't get it in there. Cool. Alright, so like I said, I took that bolt out there. It's in the middle of the screen right next to the exhaust manifold bolt. And it does separate. You can see that right in the center of the screen. It's the dipstick tube, and here's the rest of it. That's where that bracket is. So you can see it's like a little insert deal. I don't know if there's supposed to be an O-ring or anything there, but there it is. It just popped right out. I just grabbed it and gave it a tug and it came right out. So it does separate, so you don't have to try and fish this long tube out from underneath. It's good for even for this height, but if you got stock height, you don't gotta sit there and try and finagle this long tube through. So it's good stuff right there. Engineers were thinking on this one. And upon further inspection of cleaning this end off, there is an O-ring there. So it's crazy what you find when you wipe shit down, huh? So there she is. There is an O-ring there. I'll probably swap that out. I got a little O-ring set in the garage. My buddy's got a whole bunch of different sizes, so we'll pull it off, size it up, and put a new seal on there so everything fits nicely. Now drop the pan and see what she looks like underneath. Alright, so the new filter elements here, just a couple 10s up there to take the old one down. When you crack it loose and you get air to these right here and there, it's gonna have some extra fluid come out of there. spit all over the place. So be ready for that. But one of them is longer than the rest of them. This is the most forward one because it has a little space for there. But the rest of them, well, the middle one's like a medium size and the back two are the smallest. So I just put them in order there. I would remember it's a real quick swap anyway, so I'm just gonna put this one up and then seal this pan and clean up the surfaces there before I seal it. And then get this all sealed up and good to go. Alright, I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, you can probably see it, all that crud that's in there on the filter itself. And the new one, nice and clean. That's why I'm swapping it. Look at all that shit in there. No sir, that's it. I'm done with that. So, just to give you an idea why. I had to fix the leak, so I figured I was gonna pull the pan, so I was like, fuck it. Filter it is, and I'm glad I did. Look at that thing, it's nasty. Alright, the new filter element's in. And like I said, I'm just gonna clean up these mating surfaces a little bit. But another thing I wanted to show you was this linkage right here. So this is actually your shift linkage. So this one right here goes up to your floor shifter. And if you guys are having the issue that I'm having, which is when I shift into drive, sometimes it just drops right into second. Actually, more often than not, it'll drop into second instead of drive. And I have to push it back into neutral and drop it back down to drive. To adjust that, you actually loosen this nut up, right? You're gonna take this lever here and you're gonna click it, obviously with, you know, something blocking the tires and e-brake and all that fun stuff. You're gonna click this over all the way to clockwise. Then you're gonna go back twice that way and it's gonna be in neutral. You're gonna have somebody in the truck helping you out, put it in neutral, and then tighten that bolt up wherever it's at. So that is how you adjust this linkage to tighten everything up to where it's supposed to be, so that way it's not slipping, because mine's just slipping into second and it's a pain in the ass. So that's how you do it. You just put it in neutral in the truck, click this lever all the way over, go back twice, you'll be in neutral, and then tighten that bolt back up and you adjusted your linkage. So I'm going to do that too with a friend of mine once he gets back from the auto parts store. He made a run for me, so that's how you adjust it. Just a heads up so you guys know. Alright, she's all cleaned up, ready for install. Got those magnets all cleaned up, back in place. So I think it looks pretty good now. And just waiting for that drain plug before I install here. Got all this RTV off of everything. Letting that old filter drain out, and that's about it. I might pull the sway bar for now since I broke that bolt. That'll give it a little bit more articulation anyways in the tires, allow it to flex a little more, but not that I necessarily need it. But anyway, yeah, just waiting for that drain plug to come back and then we'll be on it. Alright, so it's been a couple days and we got that guy right there, brand new bolt. So I ended up taking the sway bar out as well because that bolt snapped on it. So I took it out completely until I can find another one. Not a big deal. But I did find the bolt at O'Reilly's. I know I said it wasn't at O'Reilly's. They told me they didn't carry it. Gotta clean up all this crap now, but they told me they didn't carry that bolt which they totally did. And in order to get that bolt, I had to show them on Rock Auto the part number. So I'll put a picture up here of the part number. Maybe leave it in the description or whatever, but yeah, I got it all filled up. I actually put that Lucas oil stabilizer in there, and it's all good to go. No leaks, shift smooth. Probably wait about 1,000 miles or to the next oil change and do it again, just to get all the sediment and crap out that might shake loose. So that's about it. Appreciate it.